Did you know you can choose how deep you want to go? God's not going to force you, but you can choose. You can come to a church that serves a big giant banquet, but you could barely eat of it, and it's your choice. I can make you a 12-course dinner, and I could, in the natural. And I can do that in the spiritual realm. But in the end, who chooses how much of it you want to eat is up to you. I make dinner for my kids, and they still choose how much they want to eat of it. See, God does that to us. He spreads a banquet in front of us, and he says, here, I have everything that you need. And then we are so picky that we nitpick. Well, I don't like that. I like this. I don't like that. That's not my taste. That's not my texture. You guys, I get that in the natural, but in the spiritual realm, where did we get so picky? Where did we quit being spiritual pigs here and just being hungry for God and wanting more?
Amen.
You know, the amazing thing about not having sugar, and I can attest to this in the past 40 days, not having sugar is I don't crave sweets at all. But if you start putting sugar back into your system, you begin to crave it. See, what you have, you begin to crave. What you've never tasted of, you have no craving for it. The reason why people come to church and they're like, well, you know, it's just a boring hour and I sit there just because I have to come. And they're missing the deep things of God and they're not getting into the Word themselves is because they have never tasted it. You really don't know what it tastes like until you get in there. Some people don't want to taste it because it requires something of them. It requires you to chew a little. A lot of people still want to stay babies. They want to hang on to the milk of the Word because it's easy. You feed it to me, make it easy, it pacifies me. It pacifies something in me. But I don't have to work for it. You guys, there's a big difference between sucking on a bottle of milk and chewing a steak. There's a massive difference to your mouth and your jaw. Okay? But eventually a baby gets sick of milk. My son eventually got sick of milk. And he started getting to taste real food. And I'll tell you what, that bottle went down real quick. You guys, if we'll just get a taste and a hunger for the deep things of God and get off the milk. There is a point we just got to get off of it and say, you know what, I want to go deeper. Okay, because you're only going to get so many nutrients off milk. You're going to eventually starve. You're eventually going to stay very thin and weak. Are we going to go deeper? Yeah, but what about the people on the sidelines who don't want to go deeper and they're hanging out in the shallows and I don't want to forget about them. Listen, this isn't even about them. Either God brings them and they get deeper too, or guess what? They're going to be standing there watching while you go deeper. I remember people getting upset with me when I wanted to go into the deeper things of God. I walked away from friendships. I walked away from different people that really wanted me. They didn't want me to talk about God around them. And I was like, well, what else do I have to talk about? I don't want to sit here and shoot the breeze with you over the weather. That's all they wanted. They wanted the shallow. So you know what happened? My relationship with them stayed shallow. But then they wondered why I didn't have a deep friendship with them. Because this is where my depth is going, is over here, but you don't want to go there. That's why. You think God won't separate that? Oh, yes, he will. Oh, yeah, he will. The deeper he took me into things, it separated me from people. Some people were like, I don't want to talk to you. Because then you start talking about God, and then you start preaching to me. And I'm like, oh, well, sorry, but that's who I am. You know, I don't want to sit and talk about the weather for 12 hours.
Come on.
I have other things to talk about, and God is good, and man, there's depth there. But they don't want to go there. They want to stay in the shallows. I can't build that many friendships there. I want to go deeper. I want more of God.